Right. 31 October 2025. And today I've got some breaking news. And that is reports from Harare of army tanks being seen on the streets less than 30 minutes ago. So as I am confirming the news, it's breaking. And I don't know exactly what is happening. So it could be an exercise. It could be anything. But army tanks have been seen in Harare, CBD. When I say CBD, I'm talking about right close to Harare. That is around Samora, Mashel, in that road, somewhere around Harare. And unfortunately, the footage we have is quite short. And let me see if we can get better footage anywhere else. But we do have footage of the whole thing taking place right now. So that is army tanks seen in Harare again. After a short space of time, we are seeing more footage of army tanks in Harare, and this is less than 20 minutes ago. So let's look around on other platforms and see if anyone else is reporting army tanks, what is happening, does anyone know what is taking place. So let's look around on all other platforms, and what I expect is that something is about to happen. Let's see. Right, 19 minutes, Fadzayi Mahere. Let's see, Fadzayi has got a report. So it's not just my sources. Fadzayi Mahere has got a report of army tanks. So let's go to her platform and see what she is seeing. So if you go to Fadzayi, you will see that she has got a 40-second video, 47-second video. Right there. So I literally had to get out of bed to do this because you know my sleeping hours. So there's a company called Tragic Security. If you know Tragic Security, then you must know exactly where this is, which road this is. So they have been seen here by someone else. So that is Fadzayi Mahere over here. Quite reliable, so you can rely on what Fadzayi is seeing. So now let's go to other people. Who else is seeing tanks in Harare? Who else? Let's look through my thread. Maybe we can just say Harare tanks. Harare army tanks. Army tanks. Let's see who else is seeing army tanks in Harare. And as I said, something's about to happen. Something big is about to happen. What is it? I've got a suspicion of what it is. But army tanks have been seen in Harare. They are currently being seen in Harare. So far, we've confirmed Fadzayi Mahere. She has seen army tanks. And I have seen, as I said, my sources have shown you these army tanks. Different angle. So my sources are showing you from here. That is from the front. Our sources are showing you from the front. Fadzayi showing you from the left. So we've got army tanks in Harare. Not sure what this is about, but let's count on Fadzayi. How many tanks are on Fadzayi's recording? Let's go to Fadzayi. There is Fadzayi, right? Let's see how many tanks we can count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, the little car 10. All right, so we've got 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, we're counting again. We're counting the same thing over and over. It's crazy. Right, so we've got 10. Okay, let's say 10 of them. That is the number of army tanks that we've seen in Harare. So it's clear that we have had 3 incidents where tanks have been deployed in Harare. And in this particular case, it's a Friday on the 31st of October. So if you go to Gambakwe and say army tanks Harare, you'll see that we've done a timeline on army tanks Harare on Gambakwe.com. So I don't have to do it again. You will see that we've in the past shown you the times when there were deployments of army tanks in Harare. And let's see, August, there was one, and then we had quite a number of army. So let's say 3 or 4 deployments this year of army tanks. And it's not clear what is happening. However, I believe that they are about to move on Chiwenga. So that is what I believe. And my suspicion is that the move on Chiwenga is going to happen very soon. It is my belief that Chiwenga is going to be removed very, very soon. That is what I think. I'm not saying this is what it is, but I'm just letting you know that that's what I think. And on the day when they do so, they will certainly have to deploy the army. If they're going to remove Chiwenga, they will have to deploy the army, especially if they're going to remove Chiwenga and the Mini, they will have to deploy the army. That is for certain. Let's see. Right, let's see. Chiwenga was in SA for a green light in a coup, and Chiwenga lives secretly for South Africa. Why would VP live secretly? Which part of Harare is this? Okay, there is a sign there which is on Fadzayi's video. If you go to Twitter, there is something written, tragic security. So if you're in Harare, you can Google or you can ask people who know where the sign of tragic security is. So tragic security sign, there can be a lot of them. So if it's in Samora Machel, so let me show you the actual streets so that we don't get confused about 1%, but that is crazy. Let's look for a charger. Sorry about this, guys. There is a charger. Let's look for a charger before I run out. It's like I'm one guy who was sleeping, so I don't know. Right, so let me tell you the street. Samora Machel in Eastleigh. This is where this is. This is where the tanks were deployed. Oh, remember they move. They're not in one spot. So they'll pass by Samora, they'll go to Eastleigh. From Eastleigh, if it depends on whether they're going east or they're going south. So Samora Machel goes east and then it goes south. So it's like this, it's like a curve. So when you're in Eastleigh, Samora Machel is going east. When you're in town, Samora Machel is going south towards Bulawayo. So this is what is happening. As I said to you, the tanks have been deployed and we've shown them to you here. Right, so that's from the front. Let's keep looking. Let's see who else has got the tanks in Harare. Yes, 3 hours ago. Let's see who else has got the tanks besides Fadzayi. There is no other people here that I can see with the tanks. Maybe people are not brave enough to post them. The only person who's crazy enough to post it is Fadzayi. Right, let's go. 13 minutes. Crime Watch Zimbabwe. Who got Crime Watch Zimbabwe? They've got it. So they're too crazy enough. Two people crazy enough to post the tanks. Fadzayi and Crime Watch. All right, let's see how many he's got. So this is 45 seconds. So let's go to the start. This is paper zone. The site says paper zone, I think. And they kind of packed. Farming City Center. Where is Farming City Center, guys? I thought Farming City Center was in town. So they've stopped. They've stopped. Why did they stop? This is a whole bunch of tanks. Guys, are we watching something? Are we watching something developing here? What is going on? This is a whole bunch of tanks. Let's count. Let's count these tanks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, okay, 20. So these are different tanks. You can see that those tanks are different. You saw that little tank here. That little one here is not there in Fadzayi's videos. There's a little tank, a little short one. It's not there. So we do have tanks all over, and there are more than 20. This looks like Farming City. The Farming City that I know is the one that is at in town. So I don't know whether there's a new one around Jegas Masasa. Am I still fresh? Is it called OK Zimbabwe now, or is it called Jegas Masasa? Somewhere there. Okay, here's another person. Oh, this Fadzayi again. So this Fadzayi. Let's see the answers. Let's see the answers. People would answer. She's asking Nick Mangwana. Nick Mangwana does not know anything. Why would Nick Mangwana know anything? No one tells Nick Mangwana anything. They won't tell him. If they are deploying, do you think they will tell Nick? They won't. So it's clear that the army has deployed. What are they deploying for? We've got these tanks here that are in town. We've got the tanks that are stopped. They are totally stopped. They're not moving at all around Farming City. And that group of soldiers that are there is not moving. They've stopped. And they've deployed during the day. A coup would never be done during the day. No one will do a coup in the day. That would be stupid. If you do a coup during the day, what kind of a coup is that? So let's see the shop here, what it's called. I want to pause here on the actual shop so that you guys will know. Right, let's pause there. So this is Paper House Stationery. Make a U-turn. So this place says make a U-turn. Paper House Stationery, make a U-turn. That sign there. And then you have this shop here. Right here, this big shop. It's a Farming City Center. Over here. So that's Farming City Center. And then let's see what's behind here. What is that sign there? Bus. Bus is passed. Okay, I can't see exactly what that sign says, but it obviously has something to do with the location. And then we've got the little tank. I was showing that there's a little tank which is not in Fadzayi's video. It means there is another set of tanks somewhere else, which is not the ones that we're seeing from Fadzayi's video. So let's see. I want to show you that little tank shot. Okay, this appears to be Ruwa. It's Ruwa there. There's a big bunch of shops after Ruwa. That is east. So it means they were traveling east. So these tanks were going east because if you pass what is called Zimri Park, you drive across the bridge, you keep going. On your left, there's a new shopping center there where there's a whole bunch of people. So they are traveling east. This is what they are doing. And this is the tank I'm talking about. This short one here is not in Fadzayi's videos. This little tank here, this one. So this tank is not in Fadzayi's videos, has a green, and this one are camouflaged. So you can see that this one has got a gun mounted on it. So it's got a gun on it. The other ones are not armed. So they don't have a gunman on top. So this is certainly a serious thing. It's not a joke. They put the guns on the thing. This one also has a gun mounted. That one is a gun mounted. That one is a gun mounted. That one is a no gun. It's got that big thing there. So this one doesn't have guns. Let's go to the ones that Fadzayi has got and see if she's got any guns on theirs. So let's see if she's got guns on hers. I could simply just type Fadzayi, but I like to scroll because I like to take my time. And this girl keeps popping up on my. Okay, let's just type Fadzayi. Otherwise, I'll get people a headache. So there's advocates, Fadzayi. There. So let's look for guns. Let's look for guns on these ones. No gun. No gun. Okay. Do you see how different these tanks are? The ones that Fadzayi has got are different. They are green. And the guys in Masasa, it means someone is circling the city. So let's look if someone in Glenview, someone on the side of so someone is circling the city east, someone is going on the other side. So they're doing like a cow horn around the city. Other guys are going down, and they've got those tanks that you saw on Crime Watch Zimbabwe, and then on Fadzayi they've got this one, and then our own sources have sent us these ones. So this appears to be the ones that Fadzayi saw, because these ones are green. The difference is the guns. So these are big new tanks. The other ones are the older models, the smaller models, and they are mounted with guns. There are guys standing there manning the guns. And let's see if anyone else has got it. So I'm gonna go home and see if anyone else is talking about it. Let's see if anyone else is talking about the tanks in Harare. The first person to post about this was Fadzayi, obviously. That was 30 minutes ago, 35 minutes ago. Then Crime Watch was 13 minutes ago. So it's ongoing. So Crime Watch Zimbabwe is 15 minutes ago. Let's say 15 minutes now, 21 minutes. So let's look at the replies to see if anyone has replied with other tanks. It's just military drill. Why would someone do a military drill in town? Are you crazy? And then let's see spam. I think everyone knows ZNA has army base around the whole country. It's no more deployment. What the army should just inform the nationals on the movement of trucks. J.K. Madondo, may he rest in peace, was involved in the instance of during such a deployment. We have seen 21 around there, tanks in total. I don't think you just didn't just stop. Why are you stopping? Why have they stopped? If you are deploying, you move around. If you stop, then something's going on. So if you stop like they've done here, they've stopped. That's not a deployment where you just stop. But what is in this place? What is in Ruwa, which makes them stop? That is a question that we need to understand. And there's one guy outside the tank. Why is he stopped? That is very important for you to understand. And as I said, there are different colors. There's this color that we're looking at here, and then there are the green ones that are coming, and then the guys have mounted guns. So if you're deploying, why do you move around with your guns? And really, I don't want to speculate, but I guess I'm speculating. I don't like to speculate, but I'm speculating. That's crazy. Let's see who is coming to jail. So the people who killed Mutangadura have arrived at court here. So that is armed robbery suspect Taro Mutsamanye, Dexter Tinashe Mugaro. They have arrived at court. Those are the armed robbers, according to. So it's not a girl. Tariro is just the name of a boy in the girl. So they appear to be limping, which means the information has been extracted from them. So that's H Metro. Thank you very much. And then what else has happened? Angela Madzika, a Zimbabwean crew member aboard the Viking Starship, is presumed dead after reportedly jumping into the sea on October 27. So that is Tariro. That's Angela Madzika. So said, come home, guys. It's tough in these ships. And then let's see what else is going on. This young man was shot when he was walking around with a girl. And then First Lady of Zimbabwe is on strike. So she's demonstrating in Harare. Harare is looking very neat around Bianehanda Street. I think you guys can agree. But look at those windows at that building. They look terrible. Look at Bianehanda watching everything taking place over there. That's my favorite place, Bianehanda Street. It's not called Bianehanda. It's just Bianehanda standing there. But it's called Samora Show. So let's see what else is going on. Let's look at my timeline. My timeline is quite crazy. So I don't know what's going on. But anyway, let's go back to the real serious business of the day. The serious business of the day is that tanks have been deployed in Harare. So we've got two views. We've got a view from the front. In fact, we've got three views. We've got Fadzayi who is tweeted about it. We've got Crime Watch Zimbabwe. We've got my source. That's three people that are reporting these tanks in Harare. Let's see if the Zimbabwe military has made any statements. So let's go to Nick Mangwana. Nick Mangwana was asked, and I told you, Nick Mangwana knows nothing. Like, they'll never tell him anything. Imagine telling Nick anything before you deploy. Let's see. 13 hours ago, nothing. So Nick Mangwana has not said anything. He doesn't know. Let's look at someone who actually knows. Let's look at Jamanda. Does Jamanda know? Let's see. Jamanda doesn't know. No one knows. Jennifer doesn't know. Jamanda doesn't know. No one in that office knows nothing. They're just sitting there wondering themselves, what's going on? Are these guys coming to get us? Start running, Jennifer. Tamango. I think what is happening here is quite crazy. But as I said, my theory is that they are going to move on Chiwenga. And once they move on Chiwenga, they are going to have to deploy because the move on Chiwenga is going to be extremely unpredictable. What will happen when they deploy, when they remove Chiwenga is no one knows what will happen. Does he have friends? Does he not have friends? And you can see that I'm saying when they move on Chiwenga, that means Mnangagwa is totally in control of this situation. I don't think Mnangagwa has lost control of the situation. I believe that Mnangagwa is still in control of the situation in Zimbabwe. I don't believe that Mnangagwa is lost control as yet. However, Mnangagwa is in a position where he has to make a very important decision on Chiwenga. And that is the situation right now. Between the two of them, there is a big problem. If it was a coup, what you're going to hear is an announcement first. So you would have woken up and found the tanks on the road. So the fact that the tanks are not on the road and they are being deployed now, it means it's not a coup. A coup is not done that way. A coup starts with an announcement. So you hear someone says, we've taken over the radio station. We've taken over the TV station. The president is safe. That is when there's a coup. But at the moment, Mnangagwa is still in charge. I can assure you, Mnangagwa is still in charge as long as you don't see any statement. Opam Chinguri, Minister of Defense, nothing. She said nothing. So there is no one who is talking right now. Let me see who else can talk. Let's go back to Crime Watch, and then we'll bring this to an end until I come back here. So I'm not going to come back at 12. I was supposed to come here and talk about army generals. Remember, I had said I was going to explain the situation around army generals. There are people who are going around saying, Gambakwe asked Nyoka Mabunu if which general or army general was he working with. So, in fact, let me come back. Let me come back because I don't want people to talk nonsense. So, guys, myself, I am transparent. Everything I do is done here on this platform. I don't do things in secret. So, there are people who've been going around saying, Gambakwe, he went to the prison and he asked Nyoka Mabunu which general was he working with. And what we're going to do, I'm going to unpack everything, like exactly what happened, why we asked Nyoka, those kind of questions. I did ask Nyoka for a certain name, and unpack for you. I'll play for you a recording. That is what I'm going to do. At 12, I'm going to play for you a recording, which is about 9 minutes, which will give you the background of everything. So specifically, there are two things I have done. I've asked Nyoka to allow himself to be extradited to Zimbabwe, one. Secondly, the current strategy that you're seeing in court right now of staying at the magistrate's court and not going to the high court. I'm the one who did that strategy. I'm the one who made that strategy that you mustn't go to the high court. You must stay in the magistrate's court. And we'll unpack why we did that. Then thirdly, so remember three things. Why is he at the high court, the magistrate's court and not high court? How many times I've gone to the jail and what was preceding to that visit to the jail? And then why I'm saying he must allow himself to be extradited. So Nyoka is facing two cases. One of them is of fraud, and the second one is of extradition or being in South Africa without documents. So Nyoka is currently in South Africa without any documents, and that is why he was arrested. However, according to the information that I have got, there was reportedly someone from the military who was working with Nyoka. So that is what we're told. So I had to go and say, okay, if you're working with someone in the military and they're not paying the what do you call this, their lawyers' fees, and I'm paying your lawyers' fees, and now we need money to go to the high court, you must tell us so that we can go to that person. But I don't want you to just hear it from me. I want you to hear a recording. Do you understand? So that people don't talk what they don't know. Myself, I don't do things, or I don't belong to any side at all. You can be assured that I belong to no side. I've got no principle. I don't take instruction from anybody. I sleep peacefully. And the only thing I'm interested in is for things to go well in our country. So that's what I want. I want our country to do well. I don't care about anything else. I'm not with Mnangagwa. I'm not with Chiwenga. I'm not with anybody else. I'm with myself. Gambakwe 2028. That is who I am. I'm not waiting for anybody else. And the good thing, if you're in trouble, you can call me and I'll help you. So if you're in trouble, let's say everyone knows this. If Sarawaka wants something, you call. If whoever else wants something, they'll call. If Traore wants something, they'll call. Because they know that I'm not with any side. And I've declared that I'm going to be running for MP at Nkulumane. I'm going to be running for President 2028. So I'm actually a side. So I'm a side. Gambakwe is a side. So Gambakwe is a side. You must come to me if you need help. Don't be afraid, young people. Okay, let's look now at the tanks one more time. So let's see who else has posted about tanks. Dandaro copied from, well, I don't know if they copied, but it appears Dandaro is copied from Crime Watch. So let me show you so that we don't talk what we don't know. So Dandaro Online has also posted their tanks right now deployed in Harare, and every platform is posting about it. And let's see what Dandaro says. Dandaro says, let me see what they say. Chini shirikuitika kumasasa huku military vehicles. So this is Masasa defending Tanzania, pana kukwata, protecting the constitution. Guys, you guys are so funny. You think you're playing with this thing. The fact that they've got the guns out means it's not about the engine. It's something else. Let's look at what's happening in Tanzania. Look at it. Okay. Tanzania, not so good. Tanzania, not so good. Doing badly. Let's see what is said about Ndiraya. Ndiraya on the cusp of history. So Ndiraya is just about to become the coach. Is that true? Ndiraya, I can't see these things, too small. My eyes are a bit old, but you can go check it out. So that is where we are, guys. I would like to think I've covered this for now. Passion Java. Passion Bezu is very nice. I like him. Let's go to other people. Okay, so I think we've covered everything that we need to cover. The girls who passed away, who were shot dead, they are in the news. The families asked people to stop shaming the victim or blaming the victim because people are now talking a lot and some things that they don't know. The young lady was killed. The young boy on the left killed his girlfriend on the right. That is South Africa. And Apostle Ian Ndlovu has met with His Excellency Isaac Kesok on the 29th of October at State House in Jerusalem. That is in Israel over here. Probably delivering some prophecies. And then you can see Mnangagwa over here with the Bindura University of Science Education. Buse. That is amazing. I've never been to this place, but I'll be there very soon. Guys, we need to do well. We need to do better. So I think we've covered everything. And then remember I was telling you about the shooting which took place. 2 suspects injured in deadly shooting at AMSA chairman. So 2 of the thugs involved in the brutal shooting of the chairman were reportedly shot during the incident. So they dumped their car. So they shot him and then they dumped their car. This is the car that they were using. They dumped it, but he died and his bodyguards. And you can see the situation developing over there. So I think it's 14 past 10 right now. I'm going to come back here. We need to clarify a lot of things. We've got a problem and people are spreading fake stories. We don't like fake stories. I don't like it. When someone is spreading fake stories, it confuses everything. And we don't like people who lie. Especially lying about someone's name. When you're talking about someone's name, you must think twice. To talk about someone's name and just to talk kunje. You just open your mouth and start saying Gambakwe this, Gambakwe that. Do you know who Gambakwe is? Gambakwe is a spirit. Gambakwe is a spirit. Kutambangu, guys. You mean I'm your best friend. What the thing about me is I'm honest. So I'm an honest politician. Honest politician. So you will see what we'll review. So the thing is, I don't want people to be what you call when someone is told the lies, misled. We don't want people to be misled into believing that where we are is not where we are not. So there was a point in the past where if I saw a tank like this, I would think Mnangagwa is being removed. Honestly, right now, I don't see a tank and think Mnangagwa is being removed. I'm past that point because I can see clearly that if someone removes Mnangagwa, who is it going to be? It's very hard for someone to remove Mnangagwa as it stands right now. The groundwork has not been done. If you remove Mnangagwa today, then tomorrow what is going to happen? So I'm not at that point where we were around February. The weakest point for Mnangagwa was 15 December last year. And I told you here, at that point, the army guys were together. They had a meeting which was publicized, not a private meeting. It was publicized. And after that, Mnangagwa came back and fired everyone. He fired everyone in January, February. He fired the whole security structure. And we told you here before it happened that this was going to happen. So after they were fired, it's very hard to see how else this thing is going to turn out. It will not turn out in a way where Mnangagwa is going to be defeated. So the only person who can defeat Mnangagwa right now is God. God in the heaven. He can defeat Mnangagwa. But humans on earth, they cannot. So the next move you're going to see is on Mnangagwa's side. He has to make a move on Chiwenga. That is what we're waiting for. We're waiting for that move that is going to be made. And I believe that some of these things that are happening are connected to the move on Chiwenga. But right now, as you speak, Tanzania is marching to State House. So let me show you. The Tanzania kids are marching to State House. As we speak right now, they are marching to State House. It's shocking what's happening. The pictures are scary. Samia Suluhu Hassan is probably hiding. Okay, so lots happening in Africa. SADC, SADC is a mess. No leadership in SADC. And it's not my problem. If they can't lead, it's their own problem. They're willing to lead. It's their own problem. All right. I think we've covered everything. So far, I'll be back here at 12. Let's come back together and maybe we have an announcement. Nick Mangwana won't talk. Jamanda won't talk. Anyone won't talk. They'll be quiet. They don't know what's going on and they don't want to tell us. And we don't care. I actually don't care what happens to the tanks. They can drive all day if they like, but I don't care. So it's nothing to do with me. If they drive and they don't tell us, it's their country. And then let's see, Jamanda, Jamanda, it's your country. You can do what you like. If you decide not to tell us what you are driving for, what can we do? We've always not been told anything. So what else? Let's see Fadzayi if she got an answer. If she got an answer. Fadzayi has got so much following, like thousands of people follow Fadzayi. I think she's probably the most followed person on earth. Let's see how many people follow Fadzayi. 860,000 people follow Fadzayi. That's amazing. She's amazing. Let's see. No answer from what I can see here. No answer is yet. When I'm president, if I even drive to Mount Pleasant, I'll tell you. Nothing. That could be AP armored personal carrier, not a tank. Tanks are tracked, but not everything that is tracked is a tank. If it is rubber tie, it's not a tank. Please not IFV, BMPs, BRTs, all have tracks, but are not tanks. I doubt OZIM has 5 working tanks, but we just counted for you 21 tanks. History Zimbabwe, we just counted here. The ones that are parked are 20. Right now in Masasa, 20 tanks are parked. So I think that's not a fair answer. The Zimbabwe government can fight a war. They can fight a war. They have equipment, they have stuff. But the problem is just, they just drive out anytime they like. It's like they're going to a mall. They just drive their tanks. Imagine in South Africa if they took out tanks and just started to drive around. Oh, damn, that would be serious. Harare, a married man from Harare reportedly lost control and fatally stabbed a soldier allegedly caught red-handed with his girlfriend. Your girlfriend is not a wife. She can do either she likes. And then let's go to Harare. They have anything on the tanks? No, nothing. So Harare, the only copy. All right, I think we've covered everything. And it's amazing. It's been amazing. It's been 39 minutes talking about 10 tanks. Gambakwe can talk for days. Right. I think we've covered everything. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching. I'll see you at 12. I'll be back here at 12. We'll talk about Nyoka. Let's look at the comments again. Gambakwe, if you keep on selling out other citizens, truly speaking, talk about chat. Don't fool yourself. Being paid by the regime to make other people's life a living hell by regime. We're coming for you. Zoro, ones I can't even catch. Is what are those things in Bamako? Makonzo. Chimba chako chine makonzo. Ukutadza ku mabata. Mabata ini say. Zoro. Let's go to how much? How much? Let's see. How much what? Umkambo wamango mkulu. Yes. Ngobe umkambo wamango mkulu. Gambakwe is very clear. Anti-Chiwenga. I'm not anti-Chiwenga. I'm not anti anyone. I'm not on anyone's side. How many times do I have to say this? I don't have to support the person in ZANU. Like, I honestly don't have to. So some channels confuse me. You are a news channel. Something happens. Someone said something about me. You don't post about it. What kind of a channel is that? So Temba, this was say something so crazy, and you don't post it. Who are you trying to impress? So let's look at some of the top channels in Zimbabwe. Let's go to Rumbi. I want to show you people who actually post news. Rumbi has censored, right? Rumbi said uncensored. Uncensored. How do I spell uncensored? That's so tough. But I need a degree to spell this. Okay, there is Rumbi uncensored, right? If I want to see a real channel that's not captured, so let me show you. Share screen. Temba Mliswa talked, right? So you will see that she's got Temba Mliswa right there. Oh, damn, I need So that's Rumbi uncensored. Right there. There's Rumbi uncensored. The second video on a channel is about Temba Mliswa. Then she's got all these other videos here. Temba Mliswa, what. She's not captured. Do you understand? She will post Lumumba, that crazy guy. Lumumba is great. I like him. So she will post about Lumumba, right? There, Geza. She will post about different people. Let's go to 0.5 Creative. 0.5 Creative is in trouble, but it's got nothing to do with me. 0.5 Creative Studios, right? It's one of the channels in Zimbabwe which are big, which do news. Let's go to videos. Okay, there. Mliswa attacks Vice President's wife in Minimaloi. Tendai Biti no longer cares about Zimbabweans. Jeff Judah, Abemuombe. DJ pieces of sharing message citing violence. Right, you see, Gambakwe, there's Gambakwe. Let's see how many views it's got. 100 views, 200 views. Gambakwe, 7,000 views. God, I got broke. If you don't talk about Gambakwe, we got no views. So you have to talk about Gambakwe, right? You see it. Igbo names ED in bombing. That is Gambakwe there. If you don't talk about Gambakwe, Chichano Chako Chinovara. But he did talk about Mliswa. Let's go to Kuli and Mnangagwa. Kuli and Mnangagwa. Let's go there. Kuli and Mnangagwa is in Harare. He stays in Harare and he's lying that he stays in South Africa. So let me show you. Okay. Sarwaka. Gambakwe. Mnangagwa. Chamisa Gambakwe. You see, nothing on what you call Mliswa. Why? Because he thinks he will lose favor with his friends if he talks about what Temba Mliswa said. I honestly don't care. If they kill each other, I will post about it. Like if Chiwenga is seen grabbing Mnangagwa's neck, I'll post about it. I don't take sides. I don't say like this news is the one that I like, let me post it. And this news is the one I don't like. If there's breaking news right now about my best friend, Mnangagwa, I'm going to post it because my job is to post news. It's not to take sides. You see, that is what I do. I post news. I'm not part of the news. And why would I follow around the campaign? That is crazy. The channel. in Msoro. Let's look at another channel. My young Zigo. Young Zigo used to run Gambakwe. Like when I used to work, Zigo was the manager of this channel. There were 30 people here, and Zigo used to run this channel. So let's see what Zigo is now doing. Zigo doesn't do politics. This is because Zimbabwe intelligence went to his house when he was in Glenview, and they stole the phone that we're using. Was some time back. So they went through the window and they stole the phone. That is crazy. And then he was scared. And then he started his own channel. So now he only does small stuff. And then when I was in town, they arrested him and kept him in jail for a whole weekend. I'm telling you things that you didn't know about Zigo when I was working for me. We've got the guys like Kundai. He's never done politics. Kundai is ex-policeman. You know that? Did you know? He's ex-police. Jetro is no longer doing politics. He's now doing Raw. So JCTV, those guys used to work for me. Like when we started this channel. When I started this channel 10 years ago, Kulian did not know how to wear his diapers. Like he could not wear his diapers. You put the front at the back. You put the front at the back. When the first coup happened, Mnangagwa was calling us so that we could help him. And then I've said with my president, Gambakwe will never sell out. Why would I sell someone out who came and started the channel last month? That is crazy. So I just want to make it clear. We've got a bunch of crazy people who don't know what they're talking. Bakadzakwa. Shigunduru. Musamwe brongo kuzarare uko. Not in Netsa. Igbo, I've got my opinions on Igbo. I told you, I don't hide it. It's not secret. All right, there's a new set of tanks that have been deployed. People are basically copying the tanks from Crime Watch Zimbabwe. And then Harare Times has also copied the same tanks. So everyone is copying the tanks. No one knows what's going on. Don't be lied to. All right. I would like to thank all of you for watching. And we don't want devils of any kind to lead us. That is Fadzayi. Fadzayi, imagine if she was your wife, she'll beat you up so bad. She's so feisty. Like, look at these tweets. Oh, I cannot believe it. Like, I don't know, man. Fadzayi no nakitsa. Look at this. We don't want devils of any kind to lead us. She's tweeting this from Harare. You guys, the guys in Harare, honestly, not even one of you can do better than Fadzayi. Fadzayi, she's like brave. And you guys, you're too scared. Look at it. She's got no fear at all. She does what she likes. And most of the guys are just cowering. That is cowering behind their desks. Saying, God did say this, God said that, and Isusu will tell you next month what we're going to do. That is crazy. Look at she's tweeting about Mnangagwa's power. This is crazy. The undefeated Great Republic of Zimbabwe. So Fadzayi is crazy. She does whatever she likes. But it's amazing. Let's do this. Guys, so it's news. For me, it's news. I'm not part of it. And don't think you can come to me and try to make me your person. What were you doing 20 years ago? What were you doing 10 years ago? 20 years ago, in 1998, I ran my first newspaper at NAST. I had a newspaper called the NAST Observer. Is it 20 years? 1998 is a whole lot more than 25 years ago. I was running a newspaper called the NAST Observer at NAST. And we didn't have computers. So we had to use the typewriter. It was crazy. So we get it done. We get the job done and we're consistent. So I've been here for a long, long time. And I deserve to be in government. I deserve to run for president. I deserve it because I've been around. Okay. So whoever is sending people to decampaign me, it's bad because most of you are not even wanting to come in the front. You don't want to take leadership. There's nothing that makes me unhappy like someone who doesn't want to take leadership. Someone who, when given an opportunity to lead, You fail and you blame other people. I hate it. One more comment. Thanks not again. Yes, we got thanks here. Okay, I don't have to keep going, guys. I'm so tired. I've only slept like 2 hours the whole day, the whole night. That's crazy. So let's get it done. I'll see you guys within the next 1.5 hours. Let's finish this story of Nyoka being asked which army general he worked with. Turaki Peza, did Gambakwe ask Nyoka which generals he worked with? So we want to uncover everything. Is Nyoka working with the general at all? So I want it to be done, to be covered, and we finish. What about you? You are the worst coward, lying to be obstinate, yet you are part of the regime. Peter Tosh, what regime? I'm going to be in government. What are you talking about? I'm contesting to be MP. I am going to be the regime. I'm contesting to be president in 2028. I'm going to be the regime. So that's the problem with you guys. You don't understand what is a regime. If you are not in government, you can't influence nothing. You have to be in government. So you must be part of the system. CIOs will be reporting to me. Intelligence will be reporting to me. Army will be reporting to me when I become president. Saka, what are you talking about? Become part of the system. You must be the system. Don't be these people who are always being outside. Why are you outside? You just talk about what's going on. Be part of it. So when CIOs see me, they don't say that guy is our enemy. Say he's our future president. So don't be that person who's afraid of being part of the government. That is the reason why these guys ran away from being MPs. They ran away. Chamisa dumped all his MPs and went away. See, we don't want that. Next time, we don't want someone who's going to get voted for and then run. We don't want it. Stay in that government. And right now, we'll be having 50 people mocking it when the electricity goes off, but they're scared. So be part of the regime. So there is a part of the regime, my foot. MRIG16. You are afraid to even like anything on Facebook. Fadzayi no posters. Even your own wife and child won't vote for you. Of course, they won't vote for me. They're South African. So why they vote for me in Zimbabwe? That is crazy. So Emmanuel, the things you think with Panevan, you think that people were supposed to be in government, and then you will fail to contest. Right now, your opposite parties are failing to contest elections. Gambakwe, I sell out. Yes, I sell out. Very bad. Yes, Andile Mpofu. I sell out. So what are you gonna do now? That is the question. Tapeza. And did you Majaira would took around to sell out Chigananda? What? Then what? All right, thanks guys. I think I've covered everything. And it's clear that we've got a lot going on. And I'll see you guys within the next, let's say, 1 hour and the 30 minutes. Then Topeza Nyoka. All right. If anyone sees anything about tanks, WhatsApp it here. The only person who can't WhatsApp me is Fadzayi. And Fadzayi is amazing. So go over there. She's got this thing. She's got it. And then Crime Watch has got it. Dandar has got it. And I got it. So it's been 38 minutes since this happened. Let's see what happens with the army tanks of Harare. Young people of Zimbabwe, take leadership. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to be leaders. And you cannot remove Mnangagwa by force. I can tell you that for a fact. Don't try to remove Mnangagwa by force. The election is so close. Wait for the election. Let's do it. Let's get organized. Have a political party that works. And for the people of Kulumane, your MP is going to be the most amazing MP you've ever seen. We're going to form a Kulumane smart city, and I'll be talking about it tonight. So come back here. And then we're going to make an announcement on Sunday on other candidates that are going to contest in Kulumane. So if you want to contest in Kulumane and want to talk to me, what's up there? I'm not going to stop you. I just want you to understand that you can call me at any time, and that includes the councillors in Kulumane. Everybody is free to talk to Gambakwe. All right, thank you guys. I need to go and have my lunch, and then I'll be out. And a good morning to you all.